On this week's show,
experience from one thing to another, like an Alice in Wonderland type of trip.
we're taking you to a hidden retreat in the middle of Manhattan where the pace slows and your senses wake up.
I like to kind of look at it as the city's backyard.
3 ways of doing things around here: the right way, the wrong way, and the way Cugine does it.
We're also checking out a sandwich that is breaking the internet.
We're hungry over here.
Every single day is different. We never know what we're gonna catch in our nets.
And going on an adventure beneath the waters of the Sound.
It's always a lot of fun to see what is underneath the water.
When you're here, you feel worlds away.
We're also off to Shelter Island where summer is still in full swing.
It's a place to relax, to learn, and just enjoy what's out here that's being protected.
It's a sport that you can learn inside and you can keep it in the gym.
We are scaling to new heights,
It's absolutely something you can manage. You do not need to be an adrenaline junkie.
and
It's such a fun way to get creative and be able to connect with the people you're sitting right across from.
letting our imaginations run wild.
Beautiful.
Even getting our hands a little dirty.
You don't need a green thumb. All you need is a bit of creativity.
Are you ready for a road trip?
All positive reaction.
Come on, jump in.
If you're looking for a reset, it's here.
Let's get going.
News 12's Road Trip is sponsored by Hyundai.
Hello everyone, I'm Lisa Salvatorini and welcome to Road Trip Close to Home. We begin with a little magic in the big city. On Governor's Island, there's a place where the noise of the city fades away and you can enjoy immersive pools, fairy tale inspired relaxation rooms, and scented saunas. Angelica Taruno shares the secret behind the serenity.
Leave the chaos of the city behind on the dock. With a ferry ride to Governor's Island, in under 10 minutes, there's this. QC Spa of Wonders.
I like to kind of look at it as the city's backyard.
A luxury oasis off the coast of Manhattan. This 90,000 square foot spa has over 30 amenities and a pool with this view. I mean, where else can you get that? And it's the first of its kind in the US. Change into a bathing suit and cover up in a robe and start to wonder and wander at your own pace.
It is designed to come and just experience from one thing to another, like an Alice in Wonderland type of trip, where you start someplace and then you slowly throughout the day go to different experiences.
Calming serums and lotions at stations. Heated spa pools with a postcard view.
It is an experience like no other.
Choose between dry and wet saunas and experience different scents or do them all.
There's also aperitivo hour, which is a very Italian thing. So you can get like an Aperol spritz and have a little plate of snacks.
Make sure you map out a whole day so you don't miss the relaxation rooms. Some transport you to the dark ocean with water beds and others into a serene garden to cocoon and truly escape in.
Not on your phone, you don't have to be anywhere, you're not worried about missing a deadline.
If you're looking for a reset, it's here.
Dolce far niente is what the Italians call it, which is the sweetness of doing nothing.
From Governor's Island, I'm Angelica Taruno on this road trip close to home.
From that to something that's going to tempt your taste buds, we're heading to an Italian-American sandwich shop in Brooklyn, stacked with flavor and personality. The Staten Island cook behind it all went viral for his no-frills, full flavor cooking videos, and now he's gone from social media to his very own brick and mortadella shop. Rob Flax is taking a bite of the old school spot with a fresh twist.
3 ways of doing things around here: the right way, the wrong way, and the way Cugine does it.
From the sandwiches, the pastries, the gelato, even this unique coffee and Diet Coke combo, and of course the inside jokes. Everything here at Casa Cugine is done Cugine's way.
It's always been in the back of my mind, even before TikTok. Building them the way I like to be building them, pressing them how I like to be pressing them, and cutting them and looking at the cross section and seeing the final product.
Crowds packing in for those authentic cold cut combos and to meet the man slicing them up.
Beautiful. Probably should have left it in a little longer, but we're hungry over here.
Find a counter that used to be Cafe Capri before it closed a decade ago He says it's important to honor the memory.
Like the Frank Sinatra photos that we have, a little homage to what was once the great Cafe Capri.
And of course, if we're at Casa Cugine, well, we had to sit down with the man himself. Now, why do we have this kind of amazing setup out here?
It's old school, I don't know. It's the way they used to do it, it's the way I do it, and it's a good thing for the neighborhood.
And the people are on board.
I learned about his whole shtick, and it made me want to come even more.
I love Italian sandwiches, so very excited.
In Williamsburg, Rob Flax, News 12, Brooklyn.
Now we're heading out on the water. Photojournalist Lori Golias is taking us on a hands-on adventure led by the Maritime Aquarium. It's called Sound Explorer. The boat tour is part learning and all kinds of fun.
Long Island Sound is a unique body of water. It's an estuary, so it's an area where salt and fresh water meet. We're with the Maritime Aquarium here on the Norwalk River with our new boat, RV Sound Explorer.
This is a 46-foot Chesapeake dead rise. It was actually made for the seafood industry down in the Chesapeake area. It's kind of a great piece of maritime history too to have here at the Maritime Aquarium.
We are on the Norwalk River right now, and we're heading out into Norwalk Harbor, out to the Norwalk Islands, where we're going to be doing some sampling.
1, 2, 3, go! We call it a Marine Life Encounter Cruise. That's it! Because it's a hands-on trip. We use a couple different nets to sample different parts in the water column.
The plankton net's going to skim the surface. It's going to bring up really small organisms, and we display them on our TV with our microscope.
I think a lot of people, once we put our nets in, we pull things up, they're always very excited to see the variety of life that we have.
Everything from small, tiny plankton to larger fish and crabs that are along the bottom. And it's very hands-on because our passengers help us use this equipment, bring it back in.
It's always a lot of fun to see what is underneath the water.
He is a hermit crab. Every single day is different. We never know what we're gonna catch in our nets.
And they get to see so many different fish and species that you really never get to see. A lot of people don't even know that we have.
I think it's a great way to connect with the habitats and the ecosystems that are right around us.
People should come out with us because you really can't get this experience anywhere else. I mean, to be on the water and get to see what's under the water and everything that's happening from the surface down to the bottom. You really get to see everything, and you can't get that anywhere else.
And as we soak up the last drops of summer, let's head to the beautiful Shelter Island. Antoinette Biordi spent the day discovering scenic views, local flavors, and laid-back charm at this perfect summer escape.
All right, so how do we get to Shelter Island? Well, first you have to drive to either Greenport or Sag Harbor and then get on the ferry. Our first stop is the Mashomick Preserve. The protected land covers more than 2,000 acres, about 1/3 of Shelter Island. You can hike the more than 10 miles of trails and spot all kinds of wildlife like birds, deer, and turkey.
You don't hear traffic. You get out in the woods and you can just immerse yourself in nature. Education manager Cindy Belt shows us around the preserve. She says there's a lot to explore here, including 1,700 acres of forest land, big meadows, freshwater wetland, salt marshes, and 11 miles of shoreline. And as we continue down the trails, we come to Bass Creek, where you could see beautiful views of the South Fork of Long Island. So it's a place to relax, to learn, and just enjoy what's out here that's being protected. Our next stop is here at Shelter Island Brewery, where the vibes are welcoming and the wine and beer are ice cold. And that's because every pour comes in a frosty glass straight from the freezer.
I love when they notice it. Once they taste the beer, it's like all positive reaction.
Brewery operator Steve Pisacano says they make small batch beers in Shelter Island style, named after streets and even the wildlife, like this Sandpiper Pilsner.
And he says his summer ale is a hot seller this year.
I saw something peach, and I said, we want to make a peach beer, and people are losing their minds over it.
Feeling hungry? Well, there's plenty of restaurants with good eats, hotels, galleries, and shopping to check out on the island.
It's just a relaxing place. It's slow down, slow pace. There's 2-lane streets. There's no stoplights, only stop signs. You're not going anywhere fast. There's Crescent Beach, there's Wade's Beach, Shell Beach, Manhattan Lane.
Shelter Island is a quick escape, but when you're here, you feel worlds away. On Shelter Island, on this road trip close to home, Antoinette Biordi, News 12.
News 12's Road Trip is sponsored by Hyundai.
Welcome back to Road Trip, everyone. I'm Lisa Salvadorini. We are heading to new heights for this next adventure. We're going rock climbing in Westchester. Whether you're a total beginner or a total pro, this indoor spot offers something for all ages and abilities. So harness up. Photojournalist Erin Brown is taking us to Valhalla.
We're an indoor rock climbing gym in the heart of Westchester, New York. We have top roping and bouldering, as well as yoga classes and a fitness area. Bouldering is a style of climbing where you climb short problems or routes, and then what you do is you down climb or jump down. We also offer top rope climbing and lead climbing, which is a style of climbing that involves rope, and for that you have to be belay certified. But don't be stressed out because we actually offer classes for that in the facility, and we actually have a promo called First Class Free where you can learn how to rock climb for free. Classes are 1 hour long. They show you everything you need to know to get ready and familiar with the facility. So if you have no experience, that's totally okay. It's inclusive of all levels. Anyone ages 13 up can take the class, and anyone ages 13 and below is super welcome to take any of our after-school programs, which are really popular. We also have a competitive program that travels for competition climbing, and we're also introducing a mini rec program for ages 5 to 6 that's on the weekends that we're really excited about. On the weekends, you can actually reserve a staff member that's going to walk you through everything. It's really great for families. You can put your kiddos into that space, into that class, and then you yourself can take an intro to climbing class so that you can learn the ropes yourself, and then you guys can climb together. Something I think I would love for folks to know is you do not need to be comfortable at heights. I am scared of heights. I've been working and climbing here for 12 years. It is absolutely something you can manage. You do not need to be an adrenaline junkie. The sport actually is super inclusive of folks that like to go slow, take it easy, and go at their own pace. We do birthday parties, group bonding on the weekends, and also by special request. We also have adaptive climbing nights, veteran climbing, queer climbing nights. We also, on the first Friday of every month, is community night, and that's when you can come and try us out for free or by donation based. And that's just to help anyone that's feeling like they have a financial barrier to the sport. We just had our 20-year anniversary. We host amazing events, big parties. We just love bringing folks together. So whether or not you're stopping by on a big event date or just on a weekend, you're gonna feel that spirit. I think what I want everyone to walk away from is a sense of community and belonging, and not feeling that you have to be of any type of size or ability level to enjoy the sport. It's a really inclusive and special sport and community, and I think that's what keeps people here. It's a sport that you can learn inside, and you can keep it in the gym, or you can take it outside. You can travel to every single state and rock climb and always find home.
Such a great place. Thanks so much, Erin. Well, from hanging on by your fingertips to holding on to every word, our next stop takes us to a magical little nook in the Bronx where imagination takes center stage. It is the borough's very first children's book lounge. Here, kids can curl up with a good story, explore new worlds page by page, and simply enjoy reading at their own pace. Melissa Rose Cooper brings us to a special spot sparking imagination.
Be brave when writing a book and it takes time to write a book.
Tips Ronisa Fleury knows all too well. The 9-year-old wrote her book, Fun Times with Mom, back in 2022. And now she and her 6-year-old sister, Ruliana, are two of the youngest authors to read their work at Storyland.
Now, like, every kid, like, inspired to go to school, to read a book.
Known as the Bronx Book Haven, Storyland is the first children's book lounge in the borough where kids can simply hang out and read at their leisure.
We will not accept that our kids can't read. We will not accept that reading is not fun.
As someone who grew up in the Bronx, Executive Director Sulma Arzu Brown says having a place like this is more than just books.
Because we remind them that they are brilliant, that they are wonderfully made.
There are so many great books that kids can come and pick out so that they can read, and what's really cool is that they can also take home with them too.
To see this beautiful space for families and children to come and have a safe space to enjoy literacy is amazing.
Storyland also partners with schools and educators, hosting reading sessions like this, where kids can show off their creativity and even get a bite to eat.
You know how when you feel like you're on your path and you're doing the right thing for impact? It's beautiful to see that reflected from the eyes of a child.
Giving children the freedom to express themselves through reading, and as Storyland likes to say, one dope book at a time. In Highbridge, Melissa Rose Cooper.
This September, Walnut Beach is serving up a Milford original, the hot buttered lobster roll. Yes, please. Born here in the 1920s at Perry's Restaurant, it is still stealing hearts one buttery bite at a time. The Milford Lobster Roll Festival is a full day of flavor. You can enjoy lobster rolls from the area's best. Live music, local beer, crafts, and family fun. So mark those calendars for Saturday, September 20th. Admission is free. Come for the lobster, stay for the party. This fall, Six Flags Great Adventure brings you thrills by day and frights by night. From September 12th through November 2nd, Fright Fest and Kids Boo Fest returns with eerie scare zones, heart-pounding shows, rides in the dark, and the only place in the Northeast where you can step inside the twisted world of 4 iconic horror film franchises. So, are you brave enough? Starting October 3rd, Cityside Pumpkin Patch brings a slice of farm to Long Island City's ultimate fall rooftop. Smash pumpkins, strike a pose at spooky backdrops, try scarecrow archery, dive into a pool of pumpkins, and enjoy Halloween treats, games, and more. It's country fun in a city setting.
News 12's Road Trip is sponsored by Hyundai.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Lisa Salvadorini. Are you ready for a little hands-on fun? Well, Amanda Eustace is taking us to a one-of-a-kind plant shop where you don't need a green thumb, just a little bit of creativity. It's part workshop, part gift shop, and all about making something beautiful, personal, and a little bit wild.
Welcome to Sanctum Handmade in downtown Asbury Park. Sanctum Handmade is like a plant gift shop. We have handmade items, we have plants, planters, terrarium classes. We also sell pre-made terrariums as well. Everyone's planted a plant in their life, you know. It's kind of an innate thing to know how to do, so it's just really fun to kind of take that and make it into a creative process. So we're going to be making this size terrarium. It's one of our mid-range sizes, and this one comes with 4 plants of your choice.
So we picked our 4 plants.
Yes.
Now what do we do next?
So the first step in building our terrariums is adding your base layer. So you just do a few scoops. Okay. You want about an inch tall in your vessel. So the smaller the vessel, the less you'll need. Okay. Now we're going to move on to using our tropical soil blend. So let's do a little scoop.
All right.
So when we start planting, we always tell people to just kind of gently like squeeze the pot and lift it out. Just place it exactly as it was before, and it will find its way.
This is so relaxing.
It's such a fun way to, get your hands dirty, get creative, and be able to connect with the people you're sitting right across from. It's just a fun experience. Everyone always leaves with a beautiful piece and a smile on their face. Oh my God, came out amazing, Amanda. Great job.
Perfect.
Sweet.
We know we cover a lot on this show, so if you want to visit any of the places that we feature, just check out our easy-to-use guide on the News 12 app. And remember, if you have a road trip idea for us, just send me a direct message on Instagram. You can find me at LisaSal12. Until next time, safe travels and be sure to enjoy the ride.